Alright, I'm off.
Okay.
Well, we are catching the bus to KL from Singapore today, and we've never really caught a bus. It's easier to fly. When you've got limited time, you're trying to fly everywhere to get there as quickly as possible, but when you've got pretty much all the time in the world, you just take buses. And for 35 bucks each Singaporean, which is like 35 bucks Australian, it's probably not a bad way to go. And we get to see a bit of the countryside, and we get to do a land crossing of the border. So we took ELTABINA bus, which is from the plaza in Singapore. You basically turn up and there is a little office upstairs where you get your tickets. There's a 7-Eleven in case you need to get some snacks for the bus, but there is nowhere to wait, so try and find a step somewhere. We're just sitting on the steps next door. We got here pretty early, which is, I think we got here about 9. The bus doesn't go till 9:30, but they told us to be here half an hour early, and she just told us they don't open the bus doors until 9:15. So as long as you're there at sort of 9:10, I reckon you'll be okay. I'll show you what it looks like when we get inside the bus, but this is the place you've got to go. It doesn't look like a bus station, but it is the correct place. Red dot.
We are ready to go to Malaysia.
6 hours?
Yeah.
6 hours.
6 hours, and the bus goes 10 times a day.
Yeah, 10 times a day. 10 times daily. Yeah. We're down the bottom, aren't we?
I would say we're on the bottom. I don't know. No. It's really small.
The seat's there.
Alright, I'll have a look. There's no 2 seats for us then. There's only 4.
I don't know.
What number?
9. Upstairs. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's do.
Arrived at the Tuas checkpoint. And moving through. There's a lot of people going across the border. This is stage 1, where you exit Singapore, so you leave your bags on the bus and just take your passport and your personal belongings. So we're getting off the bus now. A heap of coaches all lined up. There's heaps of coaches. We're going to the departure hall. Let's hope they wait. Singapore was super duper easy. Digital passport scan, straight through, and then we got back on the bus now, on the coach, and we've got to wait and then drive to the Malaysian side and then do passport. Pringles, are we? Doing passport control in Malaysia, and they check our bags. So I guess we'll drive through to the next point and we'll film you.
Here we go.
See how we go next one. Bye. Malaysian side, and there is more traffic. There is this road, I think. So I guess we're going to be stuck here for a while waiting in traffic. Might have a little sleep. Well, we've been waiting now for 50 minutes and we haven't moved very far. We both had a little sleep. We still haven't made it to the immigration spot. So I'll tell you how long that total wait's going to be, but I reckon it's going to be an hour and a half to get to the immigration, then plus the immigration. But then it's only a couple hundred k's or 300 k's to KL.
We only have half the Pringles left.
Yeah, someone ate most of the Pringles. Yeah, not me. Well, it's now 12:30, so we've been waiting for 2 hours, sleeping a little bit, watching some movies. Still haven't got to the front of the queue. We're getting closer though. So yeah, the waiting times are pretty intense. I might be in trouble a bit. So the bus just ran into the bus in front. Which can take a bit longer. Well, we're 3 hours in the queue now, so yeah, it's just an inefficient way to travel if you've got time constraints. If there's time constraints, don't worry about it, just get on the bus. But we're about, I think we're about 10 buses to the front. Happy to wait. No choice, really. No more choice, we have to wait. We're almost at the front though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting there.
I'll, hopefully it won't be too much longer until we get to the front and we can show you what it's like at the front of the queue. Okay, it's our turn. Go to the front finally. We waited in that line for 3 or 4 hours. We've done about 50 kilometers since we left Singapore, so I think everyone gets off the bus now and get our bags and go do passport checks. So playing how long this takes. There was at 2:05 at the moment. Well, we're finally back underway. That took, well, it's now 2:40. So we reckon we were at the start of the line to get into immigration at 10:40, so that's 4 hours to get through the line and the immigration. Immigration took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. They didn't, very quick. They didn't check our insurance, they didn't check our Malaysia pass, they just fingerprint scanned us and sent us on our way. Put our bags through a x-ray, so that was pretty easy. So we are worried now that, because we're supposed to be there at 3:30, so they ain't going to get 350 k's in an hour. So yeah, we're going to get there about 7 o'clock, I reckon, somewhere around 7 p.m.
See how we go.
See how we go, and we'll advise you when we get there. So I hope the rest of the journey is as fun as the beginning of the journey. I got cards. We've got pit stop time now. Pit stop. So we're about another, what's it, 4:05. That's our seats, by the way. They're actually pretty comfy. They go back a long way. Yeah, so let's have a pit stop, I guess, for toilet and snacks.
Please get onto the bus now and please do not leave your personal belongings. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy your ride. Tuan-tuan dan tuan-tuan, telah beri perhatian. Penumpang-penumpang yang menaiki kelas nombor
We hope that was the only stop, because there's no money changer and you need ringgit to pay for everything, so we've only got Singapore dollars. So if you do come, make sure you get some ringgit change in Singapore before you get on the bus. And I smashed my head on the roof and it hurt. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Hopefully we get to KL before midnight. So we're 9 hours now into this 5-hour journey. Not the most efficient way to get to KL, but it's not been too bad. The stops unnecessary. It was only 15 minutes, so it wasn't too bad, I guess. But yeah, the driver is trying to make up time on the road. I know that these buses are limited to 90 and he's mostly sticking to 90 when there's traffic, but I've seen 120, 125 and it started raining, so I guess that slowed everyone down. But we've got 74 kilometers to go, and we're saying we're going to get there at 7:40, so that's 10 and a half hours for a 5-hour journey. We'll see what time we get there. 10 hours. Not happy. Well, 11 hours and 4 minutes and we're finally here.
The bus is very comfortable though, I have to say.
Comfy, and the driver was okay. Seats are good, aircons are good.
Yeah, just a bit too long.
Too long. If you want to get here, if you want to get here cheap, take the bus. If you want to get here quick, fly. See you next time.
It's only $35.
35 bucks each.
So
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
No.
Let's get some food.
Bye.